Marble Hall was built in 1859 as a mercantile store by E.B. Bright. Ethelbert Britton Bright was born in Pennsylvania around 1818. His Presbyterian missionary father moved his family to the Osage Nation in southwest Missouri and then to the Indian Territory in 1836. In the 1840s, Bright participated in relocating the Seminole tribe from Florida to the Indian Territory. During that time, he picked up a law degree. In 1853, Bright joined a raid in the Seminole Nation, capturing freed slaves and returning them to Arkansas to be sold. The same year, he moved to Fort Smith. The 1850s saw an increase in prosperity in Fort Smith as the immigrants heading to Texas provisioned here. Thousands of 49ers staged here before heading to the California gold mines, at times doubling the town's population. In 1855, Bright took over the steam-powered Red Mill at North 10th and Garrison and built a mansion. The Von Schapp House still stands at 423 North 6th Street. He also married the daughter of John Foster Wheeler, newspaperman and the first printer of the Cherokee language. Bright sold his mansion in 1857, perhaps to finance the building of Marble Hall. Since there is no marble inside, we can only guess why he chose the name. It's possible it was taken from the Irish air in the opera The Bohemian Girl called I Dreamt I Dwelt in Marble Halls. In 1861, Bright volunteered supply wagons to the newly formed Confederate Fort Smith Rifles, used to carry their supplies to Fort Walker, near Maysville, Arkansas, a Confederate training camp. In 1862, Bright joined the 51st Arkansas Militia. The Wheeler and Bright families moved to Waco, Texas to avoid the conflict. His wife, Mary Anna Wheeler Bright, died there in 1863. Marble Hall was confiscated by the federal government in 1865 under an act to suppress insurrection and punish rebellion, but Bright was back in business at the Red Mill in 1867 and at Marble Hall by 1868. In 1868, the Ku Klux Klan was at the height of its power in Arkansas. Newspaper ads by Bright are either sending secret messages to Klan members or making fun of them. It is now impossible to tell. But these ads display Bright's quirky sense of humor and love of wordplay, which made him very popular in the dreary days of Reconstruction. In 1870, Bright married John Foster Wheeler's half-sister Sally, with whom he had had a son and daughter. Sally committed suicide in 1876 after a chronic illness. For unknown reasons, the 1870s found Bright out of business and in disfavor of Fort Smith. His property had passed into other hands. He briefly edited Wheeler's newspaper after Wheeler's death in 1880 and worked as an auctioneer. Gone were the funny newspaper ads and his influence on town affairs. He lived quietly until suffering a stroke in early 1890 and died at his daughter's home near Salisaw, Indian Territory on April 13, 1890. His beloved Marble Hall survived to become the oldest building on Garrison Avenue, an enduring monument to those often flawed pioneers who tried and succeeded, tried and failed, but by whose efforts this city is what it is today.